Good evening. Today's topic is going to be about something my husband brought home for my kids. It's something from Costco he brought home yesterday. The kids really seem to like it. It's they're Parmesan bagels. I have not tried any. I'm a little under the weather, so I've been in and out of my bed all day. I don't know. I had my husband get me some Avgo Lemon soup, and I forget what they call it, but the Avgo Lemon soup. I've shown pictures, or I don't know if I actually shown pictures of it on here. Anyway, what it is it's like an egg and lemon with chicken and rice soup. I like it. It's really good. It's acidic. I like the version I make better than the store or where I had him go today, but I could tell I was sick. You can't really tell in my voice because I don't have too scratchy of a voice yet. I only have a sore throat in the back because my nose is continuously dripping. That seems to be the cold so far. I don't have my cough or anything. I haven't really had that kind of cold since I quit smoking. So, yay, don't smoke. And I just knocked my thing from supper over. It's just the container it came in. Anyway, so the supper was the Avgo Lemon soup. It was from, usually get it like a Greek store or a Greek place because it's a Greek soup. But I also get the it's a salad, but it's got cucumber, tomato, red onion, chunks of feta cheese, banana peppers, yeah, I think they're banana peppers. They taste like banana peppers. And it's got Kalamata olives. They're not pitted Kalamata olives, so you do have to pick the pits out of them. But, and then it's got some kind of a vinaigrette, some kind of Greek vinaigrette on it. I'm pretty sure it has a name. But anyway, I had him get me that today, and I could tell, I know when I'm sick is because I can't even eat all of that. Oh, and then you get a side of pita bread too with it. So then you get your tzatziki sauce. So I like to dip my pita bread inside that tzatziki sauce. But anyway, what I wanted to make this video about was, once again, I've got people bitching and moaning about how daylight savings time shouldn't be a thing, and I'm sitting here every day for the last week. I've been dropping my child off in pitch black weather, daytime. It's pitch black, and it's really dangerous because a lot of the parents don't drive very safely. Like, okay, today, after I dropped my kid off, because there's the main street, and then you got the school on this side, and they have a parking lot before you get to the school. So it's on this, school here, so it'd be back here. They got a U that you can drive in and drop your kid off, and then the kid can walk to the school, from the parking lot. Anyway, so that's where I drop my kid off, and then I get back onto the street, and there's a crosswalk right there, and this year is the first year they've actually done a person in a yellow vest, making sure that parents have to stop for the kids to walk across. I've always been pretty good about it because I'm not in that big of a hurry if there's kids waiting at the crosswalk, and technically that's what those signs are for when they say, that's what those signs are for. They're there because the pedestrians have the right to walk across the street, and you should be stopping. Anyway, it's not a major road or anything, so it's just a side street by in a neighborhood. But anyway, so today I stopped because I saw like a pile of 6, 7 kids right there. They were, you know, because parents will drop their kids off on the street there and then let them cross while they get to keep driving. Yeah, they get to drop their kids off in traffic. Sometimes they won't even pull over. They'll just stop right in the middle of the road, let the kid out, and then they'll just keep driving. It's like, no, 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 you shouldn't do that. But anyway, okay, so I stopped. And the other people just kept coming, oncoming traffic, and I'm like, okay. And the older person that, you know, had the yellow vest on, the reflective vest, he's like, and the other people, he started to walk out, and they kept driving, and he's like, you know, I'm like, geez, what does he need to have? One of those flashy stop sign? They got those flashy stop sign things that have a little flash top on them. They got those little sticks, but they use those for the elementary kids when they cross. It's kind of sad that even at a push the button, have the crosswalk, like, you know, the little white man walk, you know, crosswalk symbol go, it's sad that you still have to have somebody holding up a sign saying, hey, you can't go, because there are people, they'll still want to turn, even though there's people in the in the crosswalk. But anyway, so what makes daylight savings time, or whatever the hell they call it around fall time, I assume it's the daylight savings time one. But anyway, you know what I mean, if that's not exactly what it is. Anyway, what makes this time of year horrible is, you know, like I said, those people, the guy was walking across, and they just kept coming. You know, they can't, you know, either they're not paying attention or they're on their damn phone, which, by the way, you shouldn't be doing anyway. That's an offense, you know. I'm glad they have laws about that now, because I still see lots of people driving, holding the steering wheel, and they got their phone, and, you know, and that is still not cool, you know. Anyway, so what it irritates me is all those people that complain and moan about, why do we even have to celebrate this? Well, that's why. I have to take my kid to school in pitch black weather. The only downside is that once we we shift the hour, we will be getting, instead of being dark at like 6, or no, yeah, like getting dark at 6, it'll be getting dark at 5 now. But, you know, I would rather have it getting dark at 5 when most of the kids are already, you know, their commute for their times are done anyway, and then the kids aren't going to school and where it's pitch black either. But I don't know. I am in favor of keeping daylight savings the way it is, and every other person I ask that lives in the Midwest, they all say the same thing, that, you know, they like it. Daylight savings time, yes, it has no real benefit anymore at actually saving power, or, you know, whatever it was with the farmers, but, you know, there are still rural areas that still appreciate that, you know, the time shift. But I don't know. I would like to still see it kept. It's kind of like one of those things where, you know, I get all up in arms about Columbus Day, that time of year. You know, it's the same thing. It's like you got people on both sides of the argument, and you got to learn to, you know, deal with it. But quite honestly, all the people that are complaining about it, they need to just calm it down a little, because there's a reason why it's still around. Maybe it's old-fashioned. I don't know. I've been accused of, you know, continuing to be an old-fashioned person. Like, oh, I don't have one here on hand. I was gonna say, like, I've got a measuring cup, and I won't even look at the milliliters side of my measuring cup. I don't know how to use the metric system in cooking, and most of my actually all of my recipes are not in metric anyway. So, oh, excuse me, like I said, see, there's, if I didn't do that, my nose, That would be embarrassing. But I'm getting kind of tired, so I kind of want to go lay down. Anyway, I just wanted to throw out that blurb of randomness. Anyway, bye.